Hey guys, welcome back. So I am using another part of the Simon Says Stamp October 2022, I hope it's the October one, card kit, which I'm using two components or two main components from it. One is these Hampton Art Deco tags and twine, and I've just taken one of the, well, I'll show you what I've done with the tag in a minute. I just had this kind of neat idea. And then I also have used the embossing folder that comes in the kit as well, with these beautiful daisies on it. And what I decided to do is I've got a standard A2 size card here. So this cream card also came in the kit, and I've just scored and folded that. And then I took another piece of the cream cardstock and cut it slightly smaller. So this is 5 1/4 by 4, and it will shrink, for want of a better word, a little bit once we've embossed it, so it may not look exactly even all the way around, but it'll be fine. And what I did was I embossed that on with the embossing folder, which is beautiful just like that. I just think it's so pretty. But what I first did was I decided on my tag where I was going to emboss. And so all I did was I lined it up in the embossing folder where I wanted it, as if I was looking at my card, and as if this was in here, if that makes sense, so that I could get it at the angle I wanted, I could get it the position I wanted, and then I ran it through. And so I basically embossed two pieces of cardstock, right? But what I want to do is this is going to stay as is and just get mounted to the card front. So you're going to have this cream on cream, which again is very pretty. You could just add a piece of the twine or the jute rope that came in the kit and just a little sentiment, and that would make a really pretty card. But what I wanted to do was kind of like a spotlight. I think that's what it's called. So we're going to colour on this crafty kind of cardstock with some Faber-Castell's Polychromos pencils. I have got the white out because I don't know whether I'm going to need to actually do that first before I then add the colour. I've never done this before, so we'll see what happens. So I thought I would walk you through this as I do it. So I have, the three colours I have are, if I can find it, a walnut, cadmium yellow, earth green, yellow and white. I think when I was initially looking at this, I was thinking these were sunflowers. Obviously they're not, they're daisies. So I'm going to make yellow daisies. But you could easily just use the white for the petals and be done with that. The white is just to help so that you can see the colour underneath, see the colour show through. So let me just zoom in a little bit more, and hopefully this is close enough but not too close. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with, say, let's start with the green, and I'm just going to lightly go, I'm basically going to colour in the embossing folder, the embossed areas. It's just for something different. I'm doing it on craft cardstock or this sort of colour because that's what came in the kit, but you can do this on white or cream depending on your theme, and do any embossing folder. You can do this with anything. So let's see how this goes. I don't know that I'll need the white actually. And I'm just gently colouring it in. It's kind of weird, but you'll get a feel for where the angles of the raised areas are, and then you'll kind of know where to colour. Sort of like colouring in the lines, but a little different. So some green on here, and then we'll see whether we like that or not. Where's the rest of the stem? And to be fair, I'm probably being a little light-handed. You can barely see that, I think, on the camera. But the more you get into this, the better it will be. It's like anything, as the more you practice, the better you get, right? Yeah. I like it because all the texture will be there. You're just colouring over the top, just giving it that subtle colour. And it's another great way to use your pencils. So can you see? You get that nice, it's very subtle. So in real life it looks better than I think you're seeing it on camera. My lights are kind of bright, sorry. But it is very, very subtle. But it's very pretty. I don't know if there's any more. And I'm just doing the main flowers. There's some other little foliage and things. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to go in the centres now. I'm just going to do them brown. And I'm using a very light hand, because what I don't want to do is lose all the texture that's also sitting on there from the embossing folder. So if you start pressing too hard, you're just going to squash everything you've just embossed. And also with things like polychromos, Prismacolor pencils, your wax-based pencils, you can add layers to it. So you can go in a lighter hand and then just add another layer. Again, just going in gently and lightly. And you'll be able to sort of deepen and darken that colour. You can see the darker colours a bit better. Don't know if this is going to show up. Thinking about it, maybe I should get a darker. Not going to see the back. Let's just. Oh, you could do it in there as well. Oh, nice. Oh no, that's yeah. Let's go for it. Decisions. Yeah. Just get these coloured in, and you can see it's not very. Doesn't take very long. Just kind of feels a bit strange to start with. And of course you can do them any colour you like. They're flowers, it's nature. So look, do you see? Hey guys, so I finished the tag. Isn't that cute? And I did use the white just for all the other little bits. Kind of looks like ghost breath, baby breath, whatever it's called. I don't know what those other bits are, but it's cute. And then I stuck the other cream piece to the card base. I must have cut this funny because it's just would not line up, so it's fine. And then what I wanted to do was just put a simple sentiment on it. I need some thank you cards, so I'm using the Sunflower Fields stamp set that came in the card kit as well, and I'm just using the thank you that's in there. And I'm going to use some archival ink in coffee. I thought go with the whole themey browny colour. And just going to stamp this right in the top corner here, like that. Ta-da! Now for this one, I'm also going to use a piece of the twine that comes in the kit, or in the pack. She says. See if I can unravel one piece. Oh, is it all? Oh, I see. It's like just a whole bunch of twine. Oh, I thought they'd be individual pieces, weirdly enough. I've just unraveled all that now. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a piece of this. And probably don't need a huge piece. And I'm first going to start by just looping it. Never get this right. Do I go front to back, I think? So we've got that nice little thingy bob. It's a technical term, just, you know, go with it. And then I'm going to attempt to do a bow of some sort. Oops. And it's like real fuzzy kind of twine, but it's nice. I like it. I don't like that funny little thing there. Right. So the idea to make this a spotlight is you've got your main image there. You can do this with a stamped image as well, and then just colour in a separate piece that in any shape that has the same stamped image in. But because I've designed it the way I've designed it, if I wanted to stick this flat, because they're both embossed, it will just lock into place there. So I could just do exactly that and pop it on just like that. What I might do though, but I don't know if I have the, I may pop it up so it's got a bit of dimension on it as well. I may have to lift it up a little, so apologies. Might get a little close here, just so I can kind of get my eye in. So you're just lining up main focal points to line it up again. So, see, this is down here, so pretty good. Sorry if that was a bit close. And then you smush it. All right. So that's it, guys. So this was a little off. I could have had it slightly lower, but oh, sorry. There you go, guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys try this out. Like I say, because this is an embossing folder, you could just kind of stick it flat and it will still give that cool dimensional look. But I thought if I raise it, that could look just as funky. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this gave you some ideas to what else to do with your embossing folders and your pencils. A good, you know, reason to drag out your pencils and colour with them as well. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye for now.